Hey guys, let's now proceed to the next feature, which is comment auto reply. And by the term itself, it will automatically reply to any comment done on your Facebook post, Instagram post, or group post. Basically, if you post outside your Facebook page or Instagram page or group, this will not work. But as we've discussed earlier, you can use the copy.me link for trying to pitch your offers outside of those three areas. But here, the way comment auto reply will happen is that once somebody comments, your page will automatically reply a comment, and at the same time, it will automatically send a message to the person who did a comment on your post. And the question will be, what message will it be sending to that person who sent a comment? So the message will be the flow that you did. So basically, you've already automated the process on answering comments. So you do not have to be engaged on that, and you just have to sit back and watch the results, or basically wait for the results to come in. So how do we do that? We just go to comment auto reply. Now we have Instagram business, Facebook business, so that works for that. Okay. So what we're going to do, since we are in Facebook right now, just create a new comment reply here. And then there will be an option where you should use post ID or find the existing using public posts. Okay. So here we will be using this post, but I just want you also to know on how to use the ID or how to find the ID. Because imagine if you have tons of posts already and you can only see at least one column of post to choose from. So what you're gonna do is just go back here and then go to your page, and then once you're in your page, click this date. It's gonna be a date or a few minutes ago or something like that. Just click that on the left side, and then you will be able to see some numbers here in the top. So basically, you can just do a trial and error. I know that this is the post ID, but what you can do is just do a trial and error and then try to validate the post. Now, since that doesn't work, just go back and then try to get the other one. Then validate post. Okay, so we have now confirmed this post, and let's just use it. Okay, so here we are in the new comment auto reply campaign settings. So we're just gonna name this as AC1, and then we have here a bunch of configurations. So we're just gonna go through them one by one. So enable auto like, by the term itself, is that it will auto like any comment that somebody does on that particular post. So if you click on that, that's gonna be triggered. So by the way, what we can only do is like. We cannot use other emojis if that's your question. So moving on, enable one comment per user only. So if somebody comments, they can only comment once and then receive a particular reply. But in some cases, most likely, people are not restricted to just comment once, but rather this only restricts that we will be able to reply once only for a certain comment. Because if somebody tags a few people, then after that, the same person tags another set of people, then the similar comment will be, reply will be given to them. So generic reply or keyword based. So basically, if we're going to use generic, which is the current setup, whatever the comment is, the result will be the same. For example, like this one. Awesome, we sent you a message. Okay, so that's the generic reply that they will receive in the comment section. But how will they be able to receive a certain flow that we have designed? Or how will they be forwarded with a certain flow that we desire? So we just go here and then click the test flow, which is the previous flow that we've created moments ago. So now we also have here another setup, which is enable second level comment reply. So basically, if you enable this, then we are also going to reply on the second comment of the certain person, but we would rather keep this as disabled. So, okay. So we have now here a generic reply. How about if we do a specific reply for certain keywords? Just like that. Okay, so once you've entered that key there, we're gonna do is define the keyword. So basically, we can just set any keyword. For example, you can predict what your audience will say regarding that, and you can create a response, a specific response for the specific keywords you've thought about. So for example, we're just going to say how much, and then you just press enter. HM for people who are really lazy on asking. And then what the specific reply would be, the price depends on the package. So that will be the specific reply for these specific keywords. Now, of course, like the similar one, the generic one, for whatever else is commented on the certain post, then we are just going to use the similar flow, but different response. So actually, similar to the name, I mean the chatbot flow builder, you can mention the first name, last name, or even tag the user. Most likely, the best practice will be tag the user, hi tag user, hi tag user, and then just tell them that the price differs from the types of packages. Depends on the package. So, okay. Now, let's see the other choices here. You can actually create a lot of defined keywords here. Just click this one or duplicate this one so that you won't have to re-enter everything else. Just change the keywords that you have there. Now, with that in mind, let's move forward to next. Do you want to include a photo, video on your auto comment? So if you can just add that there if you want to reply a photo. So for example, there is when you are selling a product, then for example, you're selling apparel and then the people are asking for the sizes. So if there is a specific keyword for size or sizes, then therefore you can automatically reply with a file here or an image here where it contains size charts. So that's how that's another way of how you can use it. Then afterwards is label. Now, for example, you have somebody who asked the size of that certain apparel, let's say a jacket, then you can add the tags here. But before doing the auto comment, you have to go to the contacts and create a tag for that one. So you can add multiple tags for this one so that you can granularly categorize all the people that are going through your sales funnel. Now, here is another thing that we have here, which is something that is great so that you can refrain from interacting with negative comments from negative people. So here, deal with offensive words on comments. I usually turn this on because I don't want negativity in my post. So as much as possible, I want to attract people at the same time, be able for those other people to be able to see the positive thing that what I have to offer. So enter offensive words here. So something like that. So you can just enter that. And if you want to take it to the next level, if somebody comments that bad word, then therefore you can even send them a automatic flow wherein you confront them about your comments. So that's something you might want to consider on doing if you want to. So basically, this is all based on your preference. Like what I've said before, you just have to tailor fit everything else based on your needs. So let's just move forward and save this one. By the way, the difference between confirming this one and saving this as a template is that next time, if you save this as a template, then you can just keep using the same thing for different posts, which makes everything else faster for you when you are setting up. For example, you have new posts coming up. So basically, you can just instantly or in just a few seconds you can have everything ready, the auto comment ready on your side. And you can just sit back and relax and just wait for the results, since they are going to be forwarded to the flow. So just hit confirm, and the best way to understand this is just test it out. So let me just transition here so that you will be able to see it. And let's go back here to the comment that we have. So let's go back to the Facebook account here, and let's do a comment here. So this is the particular post that we activated auto comment on. And what we are going to do is go back here and check the two keywords that we have. Basically, for the other one, we do not have a specific keyword wherein there is no tagging on the comment reply. Whereas if we comment how much in HM, then therefore, this will be the corresponding response along with this flow. So let's go, and let's start with asking just a generic. So how? No, how much, because it might hit the same key, but okay, something like that. Now let's just wait. Okay, so there you go. So did you see that? It automatically came up on our side wherein we received the same flow that we've created before. Now the reason why this is because we haven't refreshed it yet. But if we reload, there you go. There is, okay, so awesome. We sent you a message, basically the flow that we had earlier and the particular response. Now let's go for the other comment, specific comment type that we have. Let's go back and delete this one, and then just reload again. Let's delete this chat on our side. Okay, that was deleted, and let me just reload again. And okay, let's now type this. How much? So basically, if somebody is asking for the price of the package, or at least what is offered, since it's not specified here, but they were interested, then therefore they should receive a specific response. Now, you see that there was no specific response, even though we used the same keyword. The reason behind that is because enable one comment per user only. But if you disable this or enable this, that should work. So let's just do that, confirm. And then let's go back ahead and delete this. And then reload. And then go ahead and hit. Oh, I see, because it was already registered on our side with the, oh, I see, I commented using the Pro Elkan services. Let me just create another comment using the personal page, personal account. So here, let's comment how much. Okay, there you go. It was liked. And then we immediately received again the follow-up message. So this is very powerful, especially if you've been aware on the ads that have been running on your feed, whether on your Facebook feed or news feed. You will be able to see that they are using messaging campaign, which is this one. At the same time, this automates the entire process of your sales process, so that you won't have to do a lot anymore compared to before, that you have to manually comment and reply. But basically, if you want to still do that, then you're welcome to do so. But at least you have a layer of making something easier and better and faster for you. So that's the purpose of the auto comment reply. I'll see you on the next video for the other features.